I am doing the weekly astrology for March 2nd through 7th, 2025. The big news this week is the Venus retrograde. Venus is a part of all of us. She is in that connection we have to others that supports beauty, desire, and connection. She teaches us that the more we see the beauty, desire, and connection within us, and we accept that in ourselves, then the more we have the opportunities to find the perfect timing that will allow us to connect to others in generous and wonderful ways that attract in abundance. When Venus is retrograde, we need to take another look at how and if we are really loving ourselves in ways that allow us to be healed and whole. The next 6 weeks, this Venus retrograde allows us to go more deeply into the spaces that have been hidden and where we need to resolve and witness things from our past that perhaps are incomplete and where we did not feel loved and where we might have neglected ourselves. This is a week to notice that what our needs are currently, and to figure out how to value those desires and move with them in another direction. A Venus retrograde is like looking in a mirror to our shadow self that has been neglected. It is a moment to see our past experiences and how they have shaped who we have become, and to see that it is time to claim our worthiness and beauty in ways that allow ourselves to be seen in a new light. This week, the backward spin of this engaging planet is in the fire sign of Aries. The question is if you are walking your talk and if you are living from a place of respecting others, but also respecting our own creative expressions, intuitive insights, and our own truths. What is clear is that we are being asked to have the courage and passion to take actions in ways that will matter to us in the long run, but we must do it from a place where we are true to ourselves and our own heart. March 2nd. Venus goes retrograde till April 13th, and the Sun in Pisces squares to Jupiter in Gemini and Mercury. The ruler of Gemini is exactly conjuncting Neptune at 29 degrees of Pisces. There's a lot going on, and what is clear is that any choices and decisions need to wait. We are in a storm of change, and we are bound to make the wrong choices if we think we need to push right now. What we need is a lot of tact and diplomacy, a quality of Venus. We need to go slow and gather our forces. We need to recognize that the chaos of this world wants to breed more of that. Venus wants us to slow way down rather than and gather those wiser than us to create a strategy that can go the distance. Mercury attempts to become the force for some very deep feelings. What will you want to bring out? The level of heightened intuitive knowing and creative potential are high, perhaps because we seek solace in the process of creating something of beauty for the world. Neptune tries to soften our minds and find a place to have more clear thinking, but it is important to feel into the flows and rhythms that will serve us and not allow in those places that are not in alignment with our core truths. Writing poetry is a great way to find balance between these two planets. We are here to channel our ideas into manifestation. We are here to remember that all things that currently arise are here to help us move towards enlightenment. Embrace the process that external circumstances provide to propel you into a very new reality. Now, Mercury goes into Aries on March 3rd. We move from questioning what is happening is really real to moving our conversations into more bold and impulsive forms of expression and action. At least we will feel as if the fog is lifted off our mind and we can finally move with more distinctive, decisive instincts. Come on, baby, light my fire. For some, that is a mantra to find a new expression of artistic self. For others, it is a battle cry. What you need to grow will be the path that you step on. Passions will run high, and know that it would be wise to not try to inflame situations even more. March 8th. The Sun in Pisces trines Mars in Cancer. This is a day when the stresses of the past few days might finally begin to move towards healing, a great ending to this tumultuous week. This week, look at what your dreams offer and where they intend to carry you. We look to how we wish to be remembered and how we are going to express ourselves. This is a week to pace yourself and to look at the thoughts that are looping and occupying your time and energy. Have a great week.